Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam on the occasion of New Year. So, every time before reciting Srimad Bhagavatam, we have to recite this prayer from Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, second chapter, fourth verse. Narayanam namaskrityam naram chaiva narottamam devim saraswatim vyasam tato jayam udirayet. So this is one sloka that every time when we recite Srimad Bhagavatam, we should say this. So the meaning of this is, before reciting this Srimad Bhagavatam, which is the very means of conquest, one should offer respectful obeisances unto the personality of Godhead, Narayana, and also to Nara Narayana Rishi, the supermost human being. So Nara Narayana Rishi is Nara and Narayana, Nara Narayana Rishi, the supermost human being. And then to Mother Saraswati, who is the goddess of learning, and to Srila Vyasadeva, the author of Srimad Bhagavatam. So every time when we recite, so this is a prayer we have to make to Mother Saraswati and to Supreme God Narayan, and then to Nara Narayana Rishi, the supermost human being, and to Saraswati. Okay, this is the important verse that I have taken from the selected verses of from the Vedic Scriptures book. This is compiled by Bhaktivedanta from the teachings of His Divine Grace Bhaktivedanta Swami. So another verse if I have to recite today, it is from the same canto, first canto, second chapter and fifth verse. Munayah sadhu prishtoham bhavatbhi lokamangalam yatkrita krishna samprashno yenatma suprasidati. So meaning, O sages, I have been justly questioned by you. So this is from Sutta Goswami begins instructing the sages of Naimisharanya. He is beginning to instruct the sages of Naimisharanya in this. So he's saying, O sages, I have been justly, rightly questioned by you. Your questions are worthy because they relate to Lord Krishna and so are of relevance to the world's welfare. So only questions of this sort are capable of completely satisfying the self. And if I have to continue with another verse from the same chapter, next verse is Savaipum samparo dharmo yado bhakti adoksaje ahaitukya pratihata yayatma suprasidati. Here, Sutta Goswami instructs the sages of Naimisharanya by saying, the supreme dharma, the supreme occupation for all humanity is that by which men can attain to loving service, loving devotional service to Transcendental Lord. Such devotional service must be unmotivated and uninterrupted to completely satisfy the self. So, self in the sense Atma. So how can we satisfy the Atma which is present inside everybody's heart? It's by serving the Paramatma. So Paramatma and Atma who is sitting inside the heart is also outside as Bhagavan Krishna. So we can serve him by devotion. So by serving him, our self, our Atma gets very nourished. So that is the main occupation of all the human being. So we have to come to this realization that this is the supreme occupation. Though we may be occupied in our daily day-to-day activities for um, satisfying the needs of the body, but to satisfy our innermost Atma, innermost self, we have to serve Krishna. So by watering the root, the branches and the flowers and leaves and twigs, everything will be nourished. So that is the purport, that is the meaning that we have to take from this verse. So, any questions regarding Lord Krishna, anything related to Lord Krishna, that is very much relevant to the world's welfare. So how many people are there like that? Whoever is interested in Krishna consciousness, whoever is interested in knowing about our real self, no, they look at them very indifferently. So today I went to a New Year party. It was not a party. It was my friend have invited. She invited me to a party where New Year celebration was going on. And suddenly, one girl, she looked at my Tulsi Mala, and she came to me and she said, "Hare Krishna." My mother is in Madurai. She goes to Hare Krishna temple. Here, where is the Hare Krishna temple? All that. She came and inquired from me. Okay. So that was the thing. And rest of them, everybody were dancing like dum 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 sounds were going on. And everybody were dancing for that, and food was served. Okay, at least it was vegetarian food was served. So that was today. So I can't even stand there for some time because the sounds was so loud and fast music were going on, and I was standing there like a odd man out in the crowd. Um, so if we talk about these kind of verses to the general public, yeah, so okay, no problem. So I'm reciting these verses. So hope one day I'll be purified, and by seeing me, by seeing my good behavior, by seeing me a good representative of Krishna's devotee, others may be inspired to read Srimad Bhagavatam, or others may be inspired in devotion service. So this good thought I am creating today on the New Year's Eve, and I close this recording with this. Hare Krishna, Jai Shri Radhe.